easier to say I've not been as successful as I want to be. It can't be my fault. Something was holding me back. Racism.
Have you ever heard of an actor called Digimon Hunsu?
No.
He's a black American actor, and you will know him.
Oh yes, he was in Gladiator.
He's a nice looking guy. He's a big black guy, muscular,
or whatever.
Good
films. Yeah.
He's been in loads of blockbusters.
Yeah, he was in the Diamond film about Blood Diamond.
He was in Blood Diamond.
Yeah.
So you obviously know him quite well.
Yeah.
So he was recently interviewed and basically said that he'd been the victim of systemic racism through his entire career in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He's worth about $20 million.
Yeah.
He's been in most of the biggest blockbusters where black characters as well. But he has the balls to go to an interview and say he's been the victim of systemic racism.
Many successful black people do this because they've been bombarded with this all their lives. And it's easier to say, I've not been as successful as I want to be. It can't be my fault. Something was holding me back. Racism. A good one is Sol Campbell, footballer.
Yes.
He's constantly talking about if he was white, he'd be classed as one of the best footballers in the world. He'd have a knighthood, but because I'm black, no one sees the value in because I thought he was an amazing player for England.
Yeah, he was okay. I wouldn't say he was amazing.
No, at that time I thought he was amazing. He was, I thought if he was a great player. These people, just like everybody, are looking for excuses to explain some of their mistakes and some of their underachieving, and the actor's doing exactly the same.
Yeah, but the answer to Sol Campbell is very simple, isn't it? Who's regarded as probably in the top 3, if not the greatest player of all time, is Pele, who's a black basically. So the greatest player in the world of all time is a black man, basically. So Sol's argument kind of falls at the first hurdle, doesn't it, really?
There is no argument to make, but he believes it, and because he believes it to be true, it's true. Yeah. Someone commented on this post the other day, we all hate you, Sol, not because you're black, but because you left my London club to go to our rival's London club. That's why we all hate you.
Yeah, and that's the case. It's the same with Rashford, isn't it? He always claims he's a victim of racism, or people say, "Oh, you're being racist. What's the problem with him?" And when he was, there was various things happening. It's why all the attention on Rashford? Well, it wasn't because he's black. It's because he's been an arsehole. He's not played well for United, and people are sick of him. Yep. That's the reason. It's nothing to do with his colour. Yep. If he was scoring 2 goals every match, like he should be doing, like Haaland, we'd be all over him, wouldn't we? But he's let us down. And it's not because he's black. It's because he's not playing well, basically.
Well, if he thinks he's playing well, then it has to be racism. What other reason is there? I'm a good player. I've got an MBE for setting up food for kids. I'm a wonderful person. I hide a lot of my money, so I don't pay tax on it, because that's what sort of socialist I am. But if people don't like me, they criticise me, it must be because I'm black. And we've been drilling this into black and brown people for decades and decades and decades. The only surprise is that more people don't fall for it. That's the only surprise.